folks, welcome back to the channel. My name is 3-Chord Dave and this is the collection of Slash from Gibson Publishing. This is a book. 1,000 of these were produced, signed by Slash, and you will see the signature as we open up the book. We're going to go through every page of the book. I do encourage you to pause and zoom in if there's anything in particular you'd like to read, but here's the signed Slash page and the certificate of authenticity signed by Cesar and others. Beautiful book here. As I said, it's going to take 2 videos, so make sure you subscribe and come back for part 2, which will be out tomorrow. But also just take a look. Some of the beautiful photos in this book are just phenomenal, so I'm not sure the video will do it justice. However, we will see every page in the book, so let me know what your favorite one is and which guitar you would like to see next coming onto a Slash collection. Now, these guitars do range Slash's entire career, so you will see stuff not just by Gibson or Epiphone, but other companies too. Here he is with a Strat. Would you believe it? Yeah, they put that at the front. But there you go, a BC Rich there as well. And Slash has been known to play all kinds of guitars, and we'll see all sorts in this book. This is my favorite, probably, the Chris Derrick Les Paul replica. It's not even a Gibson, but they reissued that anyway. So you know this story. There is some of it if you want to pause that and read it if you don't know the story. But basically, Slash had a copy of a Gibson, a counterfeit Gibson, and eventually that's what he recorded Appetite for Destruction with, a lot of Appetite for Destruction with. And of course, when Slash became the icon that he is today, they reissued it. And they scanned in that fake Les Paul and made a real one out of it, which is quite funny. As you can see, a little bit of playwear, as you'd expect. The guitar was made in the 80s, and yeah, it looks like it. This is Jessica, a guitar Slash got from Gibson in 1988, and he played from then on in his live rig. He also got a second guitar, which will be on a page here in a few moments. Beautiful guitar, looks great. Apparently he had the finish dulled down to bring the color to what more like it is now. And this is Little Jess, the other guitar he got at the time. He just preferred the other one, which he called Jessica, and then Little Jess got a little bit less play, but still a very cool guitar. This is the AFD prototype #1, which was what Gibson based their reissue off of the Derrick guitar, I believe. And here's Slash holding it on a bridge in LA. This is the first double neck you're going to see in the book, but not the last. You want to see episode 2 for that. Slash, of course, known for playing his gold tops. Strangely enough, you'd think that'd mean they're going to show all the gold tops right now, and they're not. They're just going to show this one and then show some other guitars, but lots of gold tops coming up, so stay tuned. Here's an EDS 1275 prototype from a couple of years ago, and Slash playing his original. And then we've got Dark Burst Les Pauls. Now, there's a beautiful 1959 Dark Burst Les Paul. Stay till the very end of this video, because that is where you will find that guitar. It is gorgeous. And the BC Rich Mockingbird. Oh, always love seeing Slash bring that out on stage. This custom shop Flying V, I think these are so cool. Now, there's not enough of the information about these and publicity for these, so hopefully Gibson will do more. And a custom shop Explorer. In fact, we do believe now that Slash is bringing a new Explorer to his signature model lineup, so keep an eye out for that very soon. And a Firebird. Yeah, he did have a signature Firebird, believe it or not. This is very cool. Anaconda Burst, signature prototype #2. You can buy one of those now if you'd like. And the Les Paul Custom, which he's been wielding on stage for a while now, at least 4 or 5 years, I think. Very cool guitar. These are cool as well. The Oxblood is a nice finish for Les Paul Standard, I believe, and Little Pete is a very cool name. Here's another BC Rich and a Mockingbird. Those are cool, and when Slash brings those out, he tends to bring out the green BC Rich one, the Rich Bitch, for songs such as Chinese Democracy. Here he is playing live, but he's obviously got a Les Paul there. Very cool picture, that one. Now, this is the collector's item section, so just be aware, you are going to get jealous here. There's some very cool stuff, and it starts off with a very, very cool 1956 gold top that I think is just phenomenal. Here it is. He's taking the pickguard off. It looks beautiful. And I gotta say, Slash has so many 50s Les Pauls. It's not fair. Everybody should have at least one. They didn't, of course, make that many. But this is a beautiful guitar. As you can see, it's showing signs of age, the oxidization, I suppose, or of the nitro. It's just, anyway, look at the back. Look how beautiful that is. And the stinger. Some YouTubers get weak at the knees at the sight of a stinger, but there you go. And this is a 1957 gold top with the black plastics. I think gold tops look best with black plastics. I really do. I think the poker chip and the pickup rings and even the pickguard. And I'm not a pickguard fan. I'd take the pickguard off if it was my choice. But I like the black ones on the gold tops. I think they're very cool. Here's another one. Yes, another one with the black plastics. Very, very cool. A little bit more kind of a patina on this one, and the case candy and everything is original. But look how beautifully clean these guitars are. It's phenomenal that they're as old as they are. And here's the cream plastic. So here's what we do, guys. Let me know what you prefer in the comment section below. The cream plastics on a gold top or black plastics on a chrome top. You gotta have plastics of some kind, whether it's on the pickup rings only or the poker chip, or maybe you do love having a pickguard. Here is another one. Of course, it is in not as good condition, but the vibe on this one is pretty cool. And yeah, also got some play wear on it. The headstock looks in good condition though. That's what you want. Here's 1958 gold top. This one's got that kind of vibe that you feel like, you know, this is Murphy's Lab Dream right here. What a beautiful guitar. This is, and from 1958. I love this picture of Slash with the two gold tops, humbuckers, P90s, pickguard, no pickguard. Tell me which one you prefer. And of course, the photography, by the way, just give it a shout out, is amazing in this book. And this is the first burst featured in the book. May 1928 was when this guitar left the factory, and it's the first recorded cherry sunburst guitar. Beautiful. Some people dispute that this is the first burst, but I tend to go with that it is. Gibson are of course working to reissue it, and even down to the sticker mark on the pickguard is being recreated. Beautiful stuff. An original 1958 Les Paul sunburst guitar. Absolutely phenomenal. Obviously showing a lot of wear, but it would do. Here's another 1958 guitar, but slightly better condition, and it is yet another gold top. Look at the condition of this thing. How can this be as old as that last guitar? Well, it is, and it's been taken care of, pretty much a case queen, I think, for the majority of its life. But check this out. This is a 1958 Explorer. And if you know anything about Explorers, that was the first year that they brought them out. A very small amount of them were brought out, and this one had a Bigsby put on it. Probably the only 1958 Explorer that had a Bigsby put on it. I don't know that for sure, but wow, this is cool. You got the custom made plaque as well on it. Everything about this guitar is cool. There's nothing you could flaw it on, and if you sold it, you'd probably raise enough to buy a pretty decent house in the town that I live in. I don't know about your town. Let me know in the comments. Check out this 1959 Les Paul Standard. How beautiful a top is that? So great. And look how clean it is. Like this, did Slash get in a time machine and go back and buy this like recently? Because it is phenomenal. Beautiful, beautiful guitar. But he doesn't just have one 1959 Standard. No. Why would he just have one? Yes, this is another of the 1959 Les Pauls in his collection. Apparently his go-to 1959. Because yeah, you can't just have one. You got to have a few of them, and one of them has to be the go-to one, of course. But get jealous about this one. This is a third 1959 Les Paul Standard from Gibson. What a beautiful guitar this is. Well, I think I might like this one better aesthetically. This picture on the next page. Look at the burst on that. Look at the flame on it. Look at everything. That's a beautiful guitar, my man. Anyways, look at it. It just looks so clean and beautiful. Wonderful. Here's another favorite 1959 Flying V. Again, an early Flying V. Kind of just phenomenal that he has this. He's had it since 1990, as you can see here. Yeah, a Flying V and an Explorer from the 50s. Those two things are rare as you can get. A beautiful set of guitars right there. You don't ever give those up, Slash, no matter what happens. As you can see, some of the original detailing here. These guitars all original. Check out the insignia on the case here on the right hand side. Very cool stuff indeed. And this is that beautiful dark burst I was telling you about, was at the end of the video. It's from 1959. It's another 1959 Les Paul dark burst. I think that's so beautiful. I love it. It just looks so cool. Slash looks cool playing it. Everything about this is cool, and it's in very good condition. Not jealous, not at all. We'll start episode 2 on Double Trouble, about double necks. I'll be back with another guitar related video very soon, but until then, take care.